The story unfolds in the fictional West African country of Nkrumah, a land rich in cultural heritage and political intrigue. The narrative centers around the bustling city of Kumasi, known for its vibrant markets, colonial architecture, and the imposing presence of the National Assembly. Kumasi is a city of contrast, where traditional beliefs coexist uneasily with modern aspirations. Kofi Adeyemi, a middle-aged politician with humble beginnings, Kofi has climbed the political ladder to become a prominent figure in Nkrumah's National Assembly. Ambitious and charismatic, he is revered by many but harbors a deep-seated desire for greater power and wealth. Oma Adeyemi, Kofi's devoted wife, Oma is a woman of grace and intelligence. She stands by her husband's side, offering unwavering support and counsel. Her love for Kofi is profound, and she believes in his vision for a prosperous Nkrumah. Nana Ose, a mysterious traditional healer known for his knowledge of ancient rituals and spiritual practices. Residing on the outskirts of Kumasi, Nana Ose is both feared and respected by the locals. In the heart of Kumasi, where the modern world intertwines with ancient traditions, Kofi Adeyemi's political career is on a meteoric rise. However, the corridors of power are rife with corruption, and Kofi finds himself ensnared in a web of greed and ambition. Despite his achievements, he yearns for more influence, more wealth, and the ultimate seat of power. Late one evening, as the harmattan winds sweep through the city, Kofi receives an anonymous note suggesting a clandestine meeting. Intrigued and desperate to secure his political future, he follows the cryptic instructions to a secluded shrine on the city's outskirts. There, he encounters Nana Ose, the enigmatic traditional healer rumored to possess the power to grant immense wealth through ancient rituals. Nana Ose reveals that the path to unparalleled riches requires a profound sacrifice, the life of someone deeply cherished. Torn between his love for Oma and his insatiable ambition, Kofi grapples with the moral dilemma. The healer warns of the ritual's irreversible nature and the spiritual consequences that accompany such a choice. As days turn into restless nights, Kofi's internal conflict intensifies. Oma, noticing her husband's growing distress, offers her unwavering support, unaware of the dark thoughts consuming him. The political climate grows increasingly volatile, and Kofi's rivals begin to outmaneuver him, amplifying his desperation. In a moment of weakness, Kofi succumbs to his ambition. He orchestrates a plan to perform the ritual, leading Oma to believe they are embarking on a spiritual retreat to seek blessings for their family. Deep within the sacred groves, under the guise of tradition, Kofi carries out the heinous act, sacrificing the woman who stood by him through triumphs and trials. The aftermath of the ritual brings Kofi the wealth and power he so desperately sought. His political career reaches unprecedented heights, and he becomes a central figure in Nkrumah's governance. However, the opulence is tainted by an overwhelming sense of guilt and the haunting absence of Oma. Whispers of his wife's mysterious disappearance circulate, and Kofi becomes increasingly paranoid, fearing exposure and retribution. As the years pass, Kofi's once vibrant spirit withers. The lavish lifestyle he acquired offers no solace, and he is plagued by nightmares of Oma's final moments. The spiritual consequences forewarned by Nana Ose manifest as a series of misfortunes, failed policies, public dissent, and personal isolation. Kofi's paranoia deepens as strange occurrences unfold in his home. Objects move inexplicably, shadows loom in corners, and whispers echo in the night. He begins to see fleeting visions of Oma, her eyes filled with sorrow and silent accusation. These hauntings drive him to the brink of madness, isolating him further from his colleagues and constituents. In a final act of desperation, Kofi returns to the secluded shrine, seeking Nana Ose's counsel to undo the ritual's effect. The healer, now appearing more spectral than human, reminds Kofi that some actions are beyond redemption. The price of his ambition was paid with innocent blood, and the spiritual imbalance cannot be corrected. Nana Ose warns that Kofi's suffering is far from over, as the spirits demand justice for the life he took. Kofi's health deteriorates as his guilt consumes him. He begins to lose his grip on reality, haunted by vivid dreams of Omo's final moments. In these dreams, she reaches out to him, her face a mixture of sorrow and forgiveness, but he is unable to grasp her hand. The dreams leave him drained and disoriented, further alienating him from the world. Eventually, Kofi's political empire crumbles. Scandals emerge, revealing corruption and mismanagement, and his rivals seize the opportunity to oust him from power. Stripped of his wealth and influence, Kofi becomes a pariah, wandering the streets of Kumasi as a shadow of his former self. The once admired politician is now a cautionary tale, whispered among the people as a reminder of the perils of unchecked ambition. In his final days, Kofi returns to the shrine, seeking solace in the place where his downfall began. He kneels before the decayed and overgrown altar, pleading for forgiveness from the spirits and from Oma. As he weeps, a soft breeze rustles the trees, and he hears Omo's voice one last time, whispering words of sorrow and release. Kofi collapses, his heart finally giving out under the weight of his guilt. Kofi Adeyemi's tale serves as a cautionary narrative, echoing through the streets of Kumasi, a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked ambition and the sacred value of human life. In the end, the wealth and power he attained could not fill the void left by his moral decay, leaving him a hollow figure amidst the ruins of his conscience. If you find the story interesting, subscribe, like and share.